Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have started preparing for my next switch, and I'm trying to start Python coding from very basic, like even starting from printing hello world. So first of all, in every programming language, we start from printing hello world. So let's start from printing hello world. In Python, what do we do is to print a string is that we write print statement, and then in the parenthesis and inside the inverted comma we pass the string whatever it is, like be it hello world or be it hello first day or something like that, and then we press shift enter so that it prints whatever we are trying to print, and it also adds a new cell in the Jupyter notebook. And if we want to insert a new cell below this current cell, we can press B like this. Or if we want to insert a cell above current cell, then we can press A. So that's how it works. Okay, so now let me try to add a comment in this one. First one is using this hashtag. This is a comment. Next step in this series is that we will try to print something, like we will define inputs or variables in Python, and then we will try to print them. For example, a is equal to can be hello, and b is equal to word, and c can be, or separator is equal to and now what do we have to print is that we want to print our task is to print hello world, and the next task is to print hello world, hello and world. Okay, and our next task is to print hello world. So how do we print it? Now let me try to print it. Like first of all, we have a space between hello and word. So what we will do is that we will print a comma space and then comma b. So let me try to run it and check if it works or not. We can see that it has given a space between them like this. So our first solution is completed. Now let me try to solve the second text. So what do we have here is that we have first a. So I will try to print a, and then we have a space. So we will try to add space here, and then we have b, and then again we have a, and then we have separator. Okay, and then we have b. So that's it. And now when I try to print it, we can see that it is printing hello and then a space and then word and then hello and then hello and word. There are no spaces. And when we are printing hello word with the no spaces, we can print it like hello a plus b. We can see here. So that's how our third step is that's how our third step is covered in this series. And now let's try to print multi-printing. Multi-printing is what we will try to we will be given two inputs. For example, like a is equal to hello and n is equal to 5. Now what do we want to print is hello, 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 hello 5 times. Okay, and how can we print it? We can print it using print, we can print it using a star 5. So what it will do is that it will print hello 5 times. We can see here that it has printed hello 5 times. So the next step is that we will be given 3 inputs that are stored in the variables a comma b comma c, and for example first input is a is equal to 6 and b is equal to 4 and c is equal to and what we have to do is that we have to print 6 6 times and 4 times 4 4 4, and both are separated by and, that is c. So how can we do that is that we can print stra star a plus ampersand or plus c plus str b and then star b. So we can see that 6 is printed 6 times, so we are just multiplying it by a just like we did here, so that it prints 6 times, and then we are appending c in between b and a. And now let me try to run it, and okay, I think I missed something. Okay, here I have to put it inside inverted comma, that's the problem. Okay, now let me try to run it and check it again. Okay, now let me try to run it and check if it works or not. As we can see here that it works perfectly, like a 6 times 6 and then ampersand and then 4. Now let's try to solve the next step, that is we are taking an input, right? For example, like s is given as hello and n is given 20 and f is equal to 5.5. Now what do we want to do is that we want to print hello, and then we want to print 30, and then we want to print 55.0. okay, so we can see here that 55 is just 10 times of 5.5, and n is 30 is 1.5 times of, or we can say that like it is increased by 10. So we will take an input or c is equal to to solve this. What we will do is that we will take a string input, that is s is equal to input. First of all we will define enter a string, and then we will print s, and we will take integer as input to add. So n is equal to int of input, and then we will say enter an integer. Okay, and then we will print n plus 10. Okay, and then we will take float as like input. F is equal to float input enter a floating point number, and we will print f star 10. So here we have we have already defined, or we can just take input. Okay, so now let me try to run it, and we have the input string hello, so it is printing hello, and then we are taking input as like integer. So we have here 20, and value of n is 20, so it will print 30, and then again we are going to pass f 5.5 value here, and it will be multiplied by 10, so we can see it is printing 55.0. so that is for this solution. And now let's check out the this is day one of practicing Python from very basic. And if you are new here, stay with me for this whole long run, and do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the like button so that we can move together in this journey and try our next switch.